I'm going to break down basically the corporate business model into 5 little steps, and we're going to be putting down 5 loops. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing in the beginning, and then let's take it from there. So right, let's express the corporate business model with music and loops. Alrighty. So let's do loop number 1. Loop number 1, basically, we're going to call that the vision statement, because everything, if you look around you, everything first has to exist in thought form. Nothing can ever be in existence if it wasn't come from some inspired thought. So I always look at the vision statement as the primary idea. It's the initial inspiration. Okay, it's the very first thought. So let's put it down in sound. Start it and stop it as we please. So that is the first thought, the vision. Okay. The second one I call the mission statement. This is basically more getting that inspired thought out into put it onto paper, making a blueprint. Okay. Getting the it's looking at the ideas like the what, when, how, where, why, all of those things. That being the mission statement. So let's record the mission statement. Let's start the last track. Alright. Cool, so there we have it. Our first 2 loops are done. Brilliant. So we have the primary idea, the vision, and the business plan, the mission statement. The next thing is we need to look at is we need to fill it up, fill it up with the cogs that drive the wheels. Okay, and I call this the skills. This is all you magnificent people over here right now. You're the guys that make the machine work. It's you are the carefully selected people to put that come and manage this task. Okay, that's pretty big, eh? We're going to be looking at skills. Let's drop in the next loop. So we'll start off with playback. Our vision, our mission. And then we seek the mover shakers. That's you guys. Shakers. Okay, we found our extra super team of skills, and this is an important part where you guys need to remember that each and every one of you is unique and complete. Nobody's in a competition with anybody else. Okay, every single person was created by the most powerful force that there is in the universe. Okay, God above and created every single one of us unique. You are unique and complete. The only thing you have in common with everybody else is that you're different. It's a very powerful concept to absorb, okay? You are different. You were created with enough abilities and enough talent, okay, to have a complete experience. You bring something to this planet that is different to everybody else. Let me introduce you to a world champion. First thing you got to do is grab out your cell phone, put it in selfie mode, and have a good look. There's your world champion. Because you realize that there's nobody that can be more you than you. In the entire universe that is infinite, there is one of you, collector's item, an ageless antique, something that's more precious than anything. In all of existence, that tiny little part that is you, there is nothing else that exists. And for all the stars out there in the universe, you are unique. And that's something to embrace, that's something to be proud of. You are far more powerful than what you believe we are. No one, if I had to try and be you, I'd be a very watered down imitation. I really would be, because I would be imitating. I'd be imitating the original. Original, unique, and complete. Okay. Try that next time you look in the mirror. It's the hardest part, is your self-worth, your self-acceptance. It's a toughie. Okay. But tell yourself, I am unique, I'm complete. And believe that you were given all the talents for you to have a complete experience. Okay. It's all about growth and building up. So let's move on. The skills, you have the skill set. Let's move now to operations. This is now the skill set of you beautiful people actually taking on the action. So the operations is you guys doing your job. Doing the job that you've chosen. Right, I put that in now. It's a very subtle little loop, but I want to demonstrate something. One thing about this loop station is you can remove the last loop. So the last loop, if you push the button and hold it in, you can actually remove the last loop. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove the loop that I just put down. Just keep it. I'll bring it back. Now did you notice it brings something? It's just 2 notes. It's just 2 notes, that's all, they're little harmonics. But it adds, and it makes a big difference. Okay, so everything you do, okay, no matter how small, if you do it to the best of your ability, okay, even if you do just one little teeny step a day, and you do it with everything that you have at the best of your ability, the next day, there'll be 2. The following day, there'll be 3. By the end of the week, there'll be 7. By the end of the month, there'll be 30. By the end of the year, you're talking hundreds. And as the years roll by, you're talking thousands and thousands. And all these little things add up to to the sum of all their parts. All right, habits. Cool. Right, that one just came out of nowhere, but it's all good. Operations, okay. We're dealing with the action. So now basically, when we get into marketing and sales and all that, pretty much everyone gets plied with the four P's of marketing. Everyone's heard of the 4 P's of marketing? Guys, you don't have to say yes, but you can nod your head a bit more vigorously. Everyone knows the 4 P's of marketing. Okay, place, price, product, promotion. All right, shall we all? Yes, we've heard. Okay. Okay, it's important. We all realize that those are very, very, very important. Okay. However, they forget. Have you heard of the 5th P? Has no one been heard? Now that's something that's been left out. And that should not be left out. Personal. Because the 4 P's of marketing are all subjective. But the thing that makes any company work is the culture behind it, the consciousness behind it, the feelings and the desires, that X factor. Okay, and that's personal. So I'm going to divide that personally, I'm going to subdivide it into 5 other P's. Now this is quite a trick for me to remember. So basically those 5 P's are purpose, passion, pride, persistence, and positivity. Okay, I'll go through that again. If I struggle to remember that, then I don't expect you guys to. So, purpose and passion. A lot of people worry about, I'm trying to seek my purpose and my passion, and I say, sometimes that isn't always just available to us. So instead of seeking your passion and purpose, rather seek to put passion and purpose into whatever it is you're doing. I guarantee you'll get fulfillment out of it. Passion, purpose, pride. I'm not talking about one of the 7 deadly sins of pride. I'm talking about the pride in the fact that you are unique and complete. Created by the most powerful force in the whole universe. Pride. Complete. Know that you are that power. Okay? Know that you have talents and abilities that are unique to you, to nobody else. Pride. Infuse that into your work. Look back that you can see it and feel it. Okay. Passion, purpose, passion, pride, persistence. We all have roadblocks. Okay. We all have speed humps. There's always going to be time when we're going to be challenged. Okay. Persistence is a big one. You're going to have to keep going. If you're able to, every time you fall down, if you're able to get straight back up, you'll always be ahead of the pack. Okay. And you'll never fall behind. Persistence. and then positivity. Positivity, we live on a planet that basically is there's a lot of negativity and fear-based, okay? And we plague with that, and the media knows it too, because that's how our brains have been tuned for survival from eons of history. So often the media plies us with negativity because that's what we immediately tune into it. Okay, so every now and again, positivity. We're just like you don't just shower once a week, okay? Because you pick up dirt, you perspire as you go through the week. You shower every day. So you need to do that with the positivity as well. It's about bathing yourself in positivity, because you're going to get plied with the fears and the negativity that is all around us all the time. We're always being plied with the feelings that we're not enough, and we then need to go and buy something else that makes us feel better about ourselves. We've got to keep up with the Kardashians. Heaven forbid, that's a bad one. Okay. So where was I? This, okay? Positivity. So we all get the positivity. You can do that by sometimes putting down the newspaper, switching off the news. Okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Success Loops. There are so many motivational sites out there. Subscribe to them. On your social media, if there's anybody that's always pushing down negativity, you don't have to unfriend them. Just unfollow them. You'll see less in your newsfeed. Follow the ones that build you up. Okay, positivity. We all need that. We all need that extra vitamin C in our lives. All right, where are we? Okay, I've got it. Okay, so this is when it starts to get a bit fun. Brace yourselves. Okay, operations. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, let me turn this down. You guys are going to be doing the next loop. Are you guys ready? It's going to be very easy though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be starting the loop. I'll be handing the microphone to Mo, and Mo's going to sing. Now just you. You guys are just going to clap. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Wait. I'll cue us in. Okay, Mo, if you wouldn't mind, please don't let me climb down the stairs. All right. It's going to help if you guys get a bit closer together, and we want some purpose, passion, pride, persistence, and positivity now. Okay. I want to see some red, so we can hear it. Okay. Stand up, please. All right. Let's get together. Try and face into the middle where Mo is. Mo, get stand in the perfect. Are you guys ready? There's no pressure. I'm just going to start the loop, and then keep your eyes on me. And then let's go. It's quiet. Sit down, please. Thanks, guys. I love it. Okay, there we go. You guys are in the loop now. Fantastic. So I don't have to do all the bloody work. All right, good. Okay, that's the operations. Okay. All right. So now we understand, if we put these 5 P's into what we do, we are then literally breathing a bit more life into what we are doing. Okay, brilliant. So talking of breathing more life into things. Breathe some life into it. Can you feel it? It's starting to sit down, it's starting to become something, it's starting to take a little bit of energy. And we pause. Brilliant. It's very quiet in here, isn't it? Okay, so we have the operations. Nice. Alright, this brings us now closer to the next step, which is delivering the polished product. Okay? Closing the deal, converting the lead. Okay? Delivering the product, delivering the service, and whatever it is. So let me drop in. There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there. He's telling me I got to be weird. Think it's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Stop. There it is. What's that? Is that a nice little polished product right there? It's sounding good, isn't it? So the question is, are we done?
No.
The right answer, yes. What's next? What else can we include? Whoa, somebody said?
Service.
Who said after service? After sales. After sales. What? Well, that's why they pay you the big bucks. Yes, after sales service. Yes, the after sales service. How can we enrich the store? We're not done, okay? We're never done. It's all about expansion. What else can we bring? Okay? That's what people are going to be looking for. What else can we do extra? That's what you need to ask yourself. Because you have the ability. You have that divine ability. It is a gift. Let's not waste it. Let's open up perspective. Where is it? Where can I see it? How can I improve it? Where else? What else? And let me give you an example. So, down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Down here, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Stop. Can you hear now, study from the previous one, so now there's a much bigger wall of sound. Always seek for different ways. Okay. Solutions, not problems. Proactive, not reactive.